Hey guys, welcome back. It's David Tennant Fan 27, excuse me, and this is part 2 of my commentary for Secret Smile. Like I mentioned last time, this is a 2-part drama, so this is the second part. Hope you like it. So by this point in the story, Miranda has become convinced that Brandon had something to do with her brother Troy's suicide in the last part, and so she's trying to find... So no one has listened to her up until this point, so she's going to the police to see if they can help.
Let me get this straight. You're suggesting that your brother-in-law-to-be had some kind of bad influence on Troy?
Yes. In my flat before he said, he's right, you don't give a shit about us. I mean, why did he say that? And he was so wound up as if someone had been on at him, goading him.
According to Mr. Block, they were in the park in the morning. Sounds harmless.
Yeah, but what were they talking about? I mean, what was he saying to him?
He was living in your flat with your sister, yes?
Yeah.
Is there some kind of issue between you and Mr. Block?
Look, I don't like him very much, but you know.
Troy actively sought me out. He wanted to be with me.
I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for Miranda to have to,
feeling bad instead of
you know, try and live with this day in and day out and not getting help from anyone, and no one believes her. I can't imagine how frustrating that must be. I myself have never been stalked, but I hope to God that that will never happen.
Maybe he was trying to help and got it wrong.
But I seriously can't imagine how frustrating it must be.
It was Troy's decision.
Having to deal with this type of thing day in and day out and having no one to talk to when no one's gonna listen to you.
Miranda, you know,
again with the wine drinking that I mentioned in the last part, they do drink a lot of wine. I mentioned in the last bit that they drink it in basically every other scene, and I think you've seen that too.
Troy
so
doing what he did is probably one of them.
Yeah.
He's right, you are drinking too much.
Who's right?
Brendan rang me. He told me you went round to your mum's and you were sloshed.
What business is it of his?
He's worried about you. Everybody's worried about you,
worried?
Miranda.
Doubt it.
What?
He wants to make peace.
Hey, hang on a minute. How did he get your phone number?
I gave it to him at the funeral.
Whose side are you on?
Oh, look, it's not a question of sides. Come on, I know he's been a
Personally,
complete prick in
I'm
the
with
past, I
Miranda
really
on
do,
this
but
one. Whose side is
he's
she on
genuinely cutting
anyway?
about Troy.
Nothing is genuine with Brendan.
If you keep this feud up, it's you who's going to lose. You won't see your family.
Yeah, well, because he's wormed his way in.
Miranda, if there's one good thing that could come out of this, surely it's that you and Brendan can make friends.
That's impossible.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
She's already going through enough.
Quite an unforgiving person.
Seriously.
I'm not.
Miranda, I mean. She just lost her brother due to,
If you and I fell out, I hope we make up.
well, I personally think Brandon did it, you know, convinced Troy to go off his medication and stop seeing his therapist, and he went downhill from there. So, yeah. And yet Brandon's still in her life, so she can't really do anything about it. But here you can see that she's taking Laura's advice and buying some fancy wine glasses as a sort of wedding present for Carrie and Brandon to try and make peace with them.
Oh, they're lovely.
They are pretty.
They're a bit grown up.
They're perfect. Oh, they'll look great in our new home. Wherever it is. Actually, because of everything. We've decided to cancel the reception of the church wedding. We're going to have it at the registry office and then just have family.
Cutting
and friends.
costs, nice. Yeah, because these church weddings, they can be very, very expensive, and I've heard of some people just getting
Top-up's
married at a
alright, eh?
courthouse and stuff like that. My parents did that. I once asked them, why would you do that? Why didn't you just have a church wedding? And yeah.
Thank you.
Personally, I'd rather get married at a church and have a
I'm alright, thanks.
have a wedding gown and the wedding cake, you know, the whole works. I just want to make sure that it isn't just my
Thanks for being
parents
so
that are
good
going to
with
be
my
paying
parents.
for it.
It's the least I can do. They've been very
To
good
me,
to
I just don't think that seems fair.
Kerry looks better.
Yeah. She still misses him. We all do.
I just wanted to say, sorry things have been so difficult between us.
Water under the bridge. There was a time when I was a bit messed up about you, but I've moved on.
Glad to
He
hear
hasn't
that you're
moved on
married.
at all. He's far from it.
Oh, we need a witness for the registry office. Carrie thought you'd say no.
Oh, I do.
That was the reason
I'd
he
love to.
proposed
That's great.
to Carrie in the first place. He was she was right all along. He was doing all of that just to get at her.
Miranda's going to be your witness.
Really? Fantastic. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Well, here's to the wedding.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Brandon is what is known as a rejected type stalker, and stalkers come in many different types, but Brandon is what's known as a rejected stalker. It's when, as I'm sure you figured out, when a person, it's usually a person that doesn't take rejection lightly, as you've seen, and will go after the person of their desire, whether or not
The wedding's
they've
off.
had a relationship.
Brendan
Past
phoned
relationship with the
5 minutes
person,
ago.
or if they've
Oh my
wanted to have a
God.
relationship and
Where's Carrie?
the victim in question has rejected them, they will go after them. And yeah, the reason I know this is because I watch a lot of crime dramas and crime documentaries and stuff. It's one of my top interests.
You must be pleased.
Yeah, but I'm rambling. Sorry
you finally
about
got
that.
what you wanted.
Don't be silly.
What a love. To tell me on my wedding day, no doubt you encouraged them, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
Oh God, don't pretend you don't know. It's Laura.
What?
Brendan's left me for Laura.
What the actual heck?
Laura, what the fuck is going on?
Get in the house, babe. I'll deal with it.
Laura, have you any idea how upset Kerry is right now?
Miranda, I'm sorry, can you just go away?
Get off me! Laura, I don't understand what's happening!
Miranda. Laura and I got married this morning.
It makes me. How the heck did this happen? This is the bit where I'm very confused. How the heck did this happen?
Got your pint.
Thanks.
Oh, poor Tony.
I just don't believe it.
Came back from work and she told me to pack my stuff. I thought she was joking.
Did you have any idea?
She went out a lot. Said she was with you. You're bloody Brendan.
He's not my Brendan.
Okay, it's getting
You
towards
promised
the
her
end of
everything she
this
thinks she
part,
wants.
so
Marriage and kids.
it's almost, yeah, towards the end.
Everything else too crap to offer her.
Oh, Tony, I'm
So-
sorry.
Yeah.
They're off on honeymoon now. My mom told me.
Okay, so yeah, I'll see you guys in part 2. Please comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.